a suspect. Hanging with the killers in the projects. Taylor on a barrel, keep quiet. Catch a nigga slipping from behind. OG Bobby Johnson. OG Bobby Johnson. OG Bobby Johnson. OG Bobby Johnson. Put nigga out like an outbreak. Chopper start to make the house shake.
What's poppin', booty meat? It's me, Keisha, aka Color Me Pynk, and I'm here with this week's All Tea, All Shade, Love and Hip Hop Family Reunion, Season 3, Episode 6 review. Want to remind you guys that I am moving this week, so if any of my reviews are up late, you understand why. Also, make sure you guys check out my favorites of 2022 videos that are dropping this week. Literally today I dropped my 15 favorite YouTubers of 2022. Make sure you watch that video. I also have my 20 favorite reality shows of 2022, my favorite television shows, and 20 of the most shocking celebrity moments of 2022, all dropping this week. So make sure you guys tune in. Okay, so tonight's episode begins with Alexis and Scrap. They are feeling each other. They have caught the vibe. They like each other. They're attracted to each other. Alexis did not plan to come on this trip to meet anybody, but, you know, they are two attractive people. You know, Scrap, you know, got that face that only a mother could love, but that body, woo, Jesus, that body. And his swag is what makes him sexy. So, in her confessional, the producers asked, you know, is she worried about how Karlie is going to feel about them talking? And she was like, you know, that was so long ago. Like, basically, no. Like, why should I be? The only weirdness is that they have both talked to the same dude in the past, but with these types of girls, they all done dealt with the same type of man, child, because everybody just swap mates in that Hollywood black culture circle. So Scrap, however, thinks that everybody is acting real childish when it comes to them talking to each other, because they acting like they getting married. They acting like they are in 5th grade and it's Scrap and Alexis sitting in a tree. KISSING. First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes Scrappy with the baby care. Like, everybody just acting real kitty. He like, yuck, I think she cute. Basically, I just want to smash, you know, maybe, you know, rub on a booty or two, you know, but other than that, this ain't going nowhere outside of this, child. Scrap ain't bit more thinking about having a relationship with Alexis Sky. So, Mariahlynn and Amada and Khaotic and Alexis and Scrap, they're all in the pool just having a good time and everything. And Jen joins them mad after her argument with Fresher, and she tells them how, you know, he talking about going to the courthouse to get married and he got her messed up. She want a real wedding. And of course the girls side with her. But the dudes is like, you know, if I can't afford to give you the wedding of your dreams right now, it's more about you taking my last name than anything. So let's do the courthouse wedding right now. And then when we get the funds to do, you know, do the big wedding later. And, you know, the whole mood and the vibe that everybody was having, it just changes, because once again, here come Jen with this black cloud hanging over her head, ruining everything. And everybody just end up breaking up and leaving because she ruined the whole moment. But once again, like I said on last week's review, I think that she's being ridiculous. I really honestly do. You can have a nice wedding on a budget. You really honestly can. Like, girl, y'all ain't got that type of money to be sitting up here having no expensive wedding like that. Y'all need to be putting that towards your future and, like you said, your son's college education. I feel like she doing team too much. So the next day, Mariah talks to Shekinah about how she came and shook stuff up with her attitude and how she was rubbing some people the wrong way. And Shekinah was like, who? And she was like, well, Lyrica felt some type of way when you didn't want to shake her hand. Shekinah relays the story again about how Lyrica asked her to post her music. Then she went on Lyrica's page to see that it said follow back, and she don't understand that follow back means she needs to follow Lyrica back. Child, oh my God. But then she also added to the story that they got a homegirl, a mutual friend or something out in LA, and that the girl came back and told Shekinah that Lyrica said she was bad for her brand. So that was the other reason why she didn't want to shake her hand. I'm exhausted. I'm really, truly exhausted. Like, oh my God, this is just so silly. It really honestly is. If she said you were bad for her brand, okay, girl, gone. I don't even care. It ain't even that deep, child. It really honestly isn't. So Khaotic is trying to get on Tiana. They go quote unquote snorkeling in the ocean and he trying to get on her. He trying to catch a vibe with her. But we all trying to figure out who is Tiana. Tiana is Tierra Marie. He keep on calling that lady Tiana child. But once he sees she ain't really trying to give up no draws and give him no play, he decides to move on to Lyrica, who has hurt her foot. And he's going to go shower her with affection and attention that is so unwanted. Scrap, Fresher, and Gunplay do some meditative breathing together, and they talk about, relationships and all that stuff. And Scrap confirms exactly what I said, that he is there for a good time and not a long time. He was like, he might lead her with somebody, but he's keeping his options open because there are a lot of beautiful women on that trip. And I was like, that's what I thought. So he also confirms that he wants multiple wives, child. And Gunplay in his confession was like, I used to feel that way too. But once you find that one, all that go out the window, child. And like, why y'all want to be dealing with all of these women and these different personalities and attitudes? Like, child, okay, whatever. Y'all don't even want to deal with the heifers y'all deal with now. So Shekinah hosts a pool party. Everybody's there. Amada is at the bar asking Scrap 21 questions about him and Alexis' relationship and asking what happened. Did they kiss? Did he go to the room by himself? And he like, dog, chill out. Like, I'm not one to kiss and tell. I'm not going to tell you none of my business, and I don't like to be questioned. Like, what are you doing? And I was shocked at Amada being so dang on nosy. Like, what do you got going on? Do you want him? Because that's what it was giving me. So then we see her go over to Jen and ask her what's going on with her and Fresher. Where do they stand? And Jen basically says that if he does not marry her within the next 2 years, she's going to leave him. I believe it when I see it. That's how I feel as far as Jen. Because you've been around this long, you might as well stick around. I forgot to mention that Mama Jones revealed to Tierra Marie and Chrissy that she got her little young tenderoni, honey. He's a tenderoni. She got her little young boo thing that's even 2 years younger than Jimmy, honey. And Chrissy do not want to be involved. She was like, I wanted us to get along, girl, but now you're doing team too much. So they decide to have a booty eating contest, child. Oh, like, what am I watching? What am I watching, Jesus? This is where my life has wound up, that I'm doing reviews of people doing booty eating contests with whipped cream. Like, what is happening? What is happening? Mama Jones says she wants to participate, and I hollered. But let me tell you something. Mama Jones might be a little withered in the face, but she has a phenomenal shape. That body been intact. She has a gorgeous shape. So Spice returns and everybody's excited to see her. It's her birthday. Shekinah is really excited to see her because, they're really good Judies. And Spice tells Mariahlynn that Karlie feels bad and that she wants to apologize. So Karlie joins them and she says, first off, I want to apologize to all the ladies. And Mariah, I want to especially apologize to you for anything I might have said, done, did to offend you or hurt you. I hate when people give apologies like that. Ain't no if you did this, if you did that. You did, duh. First of all, like, what? And what you apologize to everybody else for? Apologize to me. You the one that hit me. I ain't hit you. And just apologize for hitting you, like hitting that girl. That's all you have to say. I sincerely apologize for hitting you. I was totally wrong. I was wrong in the way that I did it, the way I handled this entire situation. And she didn't do that. So I don't really blame Mariahlynn for not accepting the apology because it wasn't a genuine, authentic apology. And Mariah doesn't accept the apology because she was like, you snuck me at the end of the day. You snuck me and I didn't do anything to you. And like, your apology sucked. So I ain't blame her. Shekinah is in the pool talking to Mita. Mita is officially a part of the trip now. And they discussed Karlie, and she was like, that girl is a demon. She a demon. She kind of messy as hell, but she funny as well, honey. And she calls her messy. She was like, people always want to say I'm messy, but Karlie is really the messy one. Karlie then ends up coming out with them, and she kind of was like, you need to apologize for real to that girl, because what you did was wrong. And Karlie was like, I'm frankly tired of talking about it. It's over. It's done. You know, she like to put 10 on 20 and da 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 da, which once again shows that you really not that remorseful. You really honestly aren't. So that night, everybody gathers for, you know, a get together. Everybody has on all white. And Chrissy is sitting down talking to Mama Jones. And, you know, they kikiing with each other, having a good time. And Chrissy was like, I just want you to know that I have no expectations, because I know, you know, we're just getting on track and things are going to be bumpy. But she was like, this honestly has been a weight off my shoulders. And Mama Jones agrees. And Chrissy in her confession was like, I just hope this at least lasts long enough for Jimmy to see it, because she said when she talked to him, he did not believe her when she was saying that they were getting along. So I'm wondering, will we see him pop up at some point during this reunion or what? So then we see Tierra Marie confront Shekinah about the little slick comment she made about had she paid 50 Cent yet. So Shekinah was like, I said that to you. She was like, no, but you said it while I was performing, to Chrissy. No, she said, but you said that while I was performing. And Shekinah was like, I don't remember that, but once again, I said it to you. So Shekinah was like, oh, let's address this to everybody. So she pulls her in front of everybody, was like, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, who told this girl that I asked, did she pay 50 Cent while she was performing? So Chrissy stand up was like, I did. And what you gonna do about it? And Shekinah was like, but I said it to her face. I said it to her. Like, so what was the point? So Chrissy was like, you asked a question, I gave an answer. I'm the one that said it. So Chrissy goes back and sits down, because you can tell she not trying to fight. You know, she too old to be doing all that. And, you know, I firmly believe she end up whooping Shekinah's ass. But Shekinah steady talking loud, doing all that horse ass yelling that she likes to do. And Chrissy was like, why is she doing all that yelling? And Shekinah was like, cause I yell, I talk loud. I've been talking loud since I was a little girl or whatever. One thing I could say though, Shekinah in her mouth, she ain't gonna shut up. She gonna keep on going, child. So Lyric was like, you're loud and annoying. And Shekinah was like, who asked you, bitch? And she was like, I asked me. So Shekinah was like, go be a mother. Shekinah is gonna get her ass whipped. So Lyrica was like, you got a problem? And it leaves off on a cliffhanger, child. And it looks like on next week's episode, the girls are getting sick of Shekinah and her foolishness. And it also seems like things may go left between Chrissy and Mama Jones already. And I'm just like, Lord Jesus, here we go. Let me know what you guys thought about tonight's episode down below in the comment section. I felt like tonight's episode was a little slow, a little boring, like a filler episode. So I'm going to give tonight's episode a C-. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. I love you, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.